Hello YouTube, this is Bowtied Media, and we are back! Finally, I'm sorry, it's been I think 2 months now of reacting to your submissions, my 1,000 subscriber special, which is funny because I'm at like 1.34k now or something like that, so I'm sorry, these take a long time to produce. So, quick intro to get into this. This is something I did a little while ago where I asked for you guys' submissions. Submissions are closed. I'm sorry, we've got about 210 songs, so it's gonna be like 21 episodes. This is going to be 10 songs of your submissions, and this episode, the odd-numbered episodes, are a little special because they are the up-and-coming artists episodes. So, episode 1 was people I think I denoted had 30,000 or less monthly Spotify listeners. I think that's what I denoted as a up-and-coming artist. And so a lot of you guys have submitted your own stuff, and so I'm sorry if I'm not very kind to them. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so a lot of these will be very up-and-coming songs. I'm going to have a playlist in the link below for all the songs if they're on Spotify. So if they're not there, it's because they're not on Spotify. And so, that's just the biggest, I think, of everything. There's SoundCloud, YouTube, and no playlist will have all the songs. So I just think Spotify is the best way to do it. So, this episode has 10 songs that you guys have submitted from artists that are up and coming. And so also I'm going to not be cutting the songs this time. Last time I tried to cut the song, so I just had the best parts of it, if that made sense. And so this will be a lot longer of a video. You should already see the timestamp, which I'm guessing it's going to be over an hour long at least, like maybe an hour 20. So I won't be cutting any of the songs, and the links will all be in either in the description below to see what timestamps people have, and So let's just jump into it. The first song is Angel's Cry by, Mhr Iri? Mhr Iri? I'm not sure how to say that exactly. And this was submitted by Mr. Monstercat. Thank you, Mr. Monstercat. Here we go. This is song number 1, Angel's Cry. Okay, hardstyle. This is a long song, 6 minutes and 19 seconds. I will listen to the whole thing, it'll all be here, but it is a long one. So it better hold up its length, so give me a reason for it to be this long. Not that it's just long because it can be long. I think it's gonna take a while before we get to any, drop is my guess. I do like the vibe of it so far, it's like, this feels like an extended mix, at least. Very minimalistic drop. It's good for a club setting. So far, I don't think it's justifying its runtime. This is, it's a really long song, and I just don't think the runtime is justified for it right now. It's not bad, I don't think the quality is that bad. Like, it feels like a good sound, a good crisp sound. There's just not a lot going on. You do the same thing as before. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this drop as much. Sounds like it's slightly peaking too. Gonna be a minute and 40-second outro. Better not be. Better go for a third time. I mean, yeah. Sort of just an outro. Well, I guess not. I can feel it slowly just whittling away. It's a classic kind of long extended outro. Yeah, okay, so I'm honestly going to start talking about the song right now because it's so long, and I don't think anything's really going to change from this, so I am just going to talk over this for a little bit and talk about what I think of the song. I don't think it really, what's the word? It didn't convince me why it should have been a 6-minute and 20-second song, 6:19. It was pretty much the same beats the entire time, and so I didn't appreciate that too much. We're finally hitting the outro, and like it wasn't bad. Like, I thought the atmosphere was clean. I thought it had good quality hits to it, and finally the song is done. So I thought it was clean. I thought it had a good atmosphere to it, but there was just nothing going on. Like it's a nice sound, and it's something that I hear. I'm like, oh, this is really not bad, but it just just didn't do anything different the entire time, and so I just like think that song just meh. Like it's something that I think easily could have been just 3 minutes. Maybe put some lyrics on top of it. And I know with all these up-and-coming artists, the lyrics is actually pretty hard to find. A lot of the lyrical songs, or to have, what's the word I'm looking for? Vocal features on stuff. I know it gets harder. It gets easier as you grow and stuff. But yeah, I just thought that it had a nice, clean, crisp sound to it, but it was just boring to me. It was just boring. I think it could have been half the time, and that's where I think we're gonna leave it at there. Moving into the next song, we've got Circuit Jerk by YOKED, submitted by Figment. So here we go. This is Circuit Jerk. Is this what's the word? Oh, it's Disciple Roundtable. Okay. Oh, is this Rhythm? Oh no! that just sounds off to me. Something just feels really off right now. What? This ain't my style, I'm sorry.
Is that as hard as it gets?
We're getting chip. Nah, this is a no for me, dog. What the? Huh? What was that? I hated that. Like, I didn't even... You guys, like, really enjoyed these songs? I feel like I'm my sister or my wife who's here just being like, what the freak is this garbage? Like, I don't like this. Round two. Not as awful. My ears want to die, though. Is this rhythm? Is this like some future rhythm or something? Ah, my ears!
Is that as hard as it gets?
Bruh, no. Big no for me. Oh gosh, that is not my style at all. So I'm sorry if you like frickin' love that song, but I thought that was booty trash. That was Circuit Jerk by YOKED. I thought of a funny comment. Here it is. You know, a lot of old people say that like dubstep sounds like Transformers having sex, and it's the stupidest thing ever, and it just sounds unmusical. I think, like NSD and they took, or Disciple took Rhythm, and they're like, watch this. We'll actually make that music now. So I was not a fan of that. That to me does not sound musical in any sense. It's so chaotic and not in a good way. There's different, like, it's all over the place. Nothing felt cohesive. It was just, I didn't like the sounds. They were destroying my ears at one point. Yeah, no, that's a no for me. If you love this song, or even Figment, I don't even know if you put this in because you hated it or you put this in because you liked it. I'd love to know why people like this music or why people enjoy this. I genuinely like it. I would like to know. This isn't like a saying you're an idiot. I actually want to know, like, what about that do you enjoy or do you want to listen to over and over again? Something like, why would you listen to that over like an AU5 mellow dub or something like that? Or even like Crisis Vision. Like, why would you not listen to Crisis Vision over that? I know there's like not as good rhythm and then like the best rhythm, and you're gonna listen to both, or even just dubstep and everything in general, like all goes to all music. They're not always listening to the best of the best of the best, but I just like to know why I'm done with that song. Oh, we're done. We're moving on. Here we go. Song number 3 of the video. This is Deep End by DossyX and Akira Flay, submitted by Matt. Just Matt. One T. Just Matt. Here we go. This is Deep End.
All of my friends are dead or someone else. While on the way to heaven, I found myself in hell. Crushing up pills, roll $100 bill. Flying at the sun like Apollo. Adderall fever, caught her from the dealer. Living on the edge, I'm running from my demons. Love a girl's on the line, I don't need her. Playing with the trigger, I look into the mirror and see someone else. There's a ghost in my shell. Stand and living on making sense of figures. Just trying to help as I run away from hell. Far gone.
This definitely has my attention.
Not made to make it. Young domino. Falling into the deep end once again.
Really interesting sound.
So far gone, I love it, but I'm just not made to make it. Young domino, I'm falling into the deep end once again.
Huh.
I remember that first night by the beach. I gave her my sweater.
Huh.
She wouldn't free.
I don't know how I feel about this right now.
Holding on to me. She never really stopped holding on to me. Crash and repeat, and nauseous and uneasy.
Ooh, I like this.
I'm running from my demons. Other girls on the line, I don't need her. Playing with the trigger, I look into the mirror and see someone else. There's a ghost in my shell. Standing and living on making sense of figures. Just trying to help as I run away from hell. Far gone. Love it, but I'm just not made to make it. Young domino. Falling into the deep end once again. So far gone, I love it, but I'm just not
Huh.
made to make it. Young domino, I'm falling into the deep end once again. Trigger, I look into the mirror and see someone
Ah.
else. There's a ghost in my shell.
Huh.
No making sense of figures, just trying to help as I run away from hell. Far gone, I love it, but I'm just not made to make it.
I don't know how I feel about that last part, just why it was included. But, okay, that was Deep End by DossyX, and Akira Flay. Just before we get into the song, if you're listening right now, if I do not talk a lot during a song, it means one of two things. Either means I'm super intrigued by it, or I am super checked out. That is probably what it means. Or I'm just, there's a lot going on in the song, but it either means I'm intrigued. So that one I was quite intrigued about. Okay, the biggest thing, I think this has the recipe for success. I think the song has a lot of the right movements, and it knows when to go hard, it knows when to pull back a little bit, and I like the atmosphere in the verse sections. It just needs a little bit more refining. It's an up-and-coming artist, so I don't absolutely love it, but I think it has the right recipe to be a really good song, and I think with a lot of time and practice, and I think a lot of that will just come with experience. And for a first couple songs, or I don't know how long either of these people have been producing or whatever, I think it's pretty solid. It was a very middle of the road track, and which means it's not fantastic, means it's not horrible. And so honestly, for up and coming artists, that's a big thing. If it's anything above an okay, let's say a 5 out of 10, I think it's good. And I'm not rating everything individually, and I'm not going to, but I am keeping track I have this all on my iTunes, the only time I've ever used iTunes, just so I track all the songs and stuff. I do give everything a little star rating, so in the end I can go through and see what songs I thought were the best of everything. But that was one of the better, up-and-coming artist songs I've heard so far, this being this episode and the first episode. So, yeah. I'm going to reiterate what I said. I think it had a lot of recipe for a lot of success, and I enjoyed the sections, but I think it just needs a little bit more time and experience. So Yeah, not bad. Okay, coming up next, we've got Go Back by Loorem, submitted by Loorem themselves. So here we go. This is a 5:53-minute song. So you better pack a punch or give it a reason to be that long. So here we go. Here is Go Back by Loorem. It's so interesting just to see what everyone submits and what genres everything is too. Again, I do like my long songs. I love my long songs. It just needs a reason to be long. Give it purpose. I'm not saying this doesn't have it yet. We're seeing. We're only, what, a minute in? Yeah, 56, 7. It's a prog house track, I think. Ooh, it's got like a hit of like a deeper hit there, or a hint of a deeper hit. Just kind of quietly in the back. Okay, so far I'd say it's a very, like, just an average prog house style track. Doesn't feel like there's a ton going for it right now. And I'm interested to see if what's going to happen with the length of this song. This gives me little Deadmousey vibes in the middle here. Oh yeah, very Deadmau5 vibes. I've liked this middle section the most of anything so far, actually. I quite enjoy it. Don't go away. Better drop than the first, I think. Is this prog house or electro house? Either or, really. I had to stop genreizing stuff. Ooh. Coming in for the finale-ish. Yeah, this gives me major Deadmau5 vibes. Especially towards the end here. Okay. And done. That was Go Back by Loorem. I believe that's how you say it. Loorem. I think it's something like that. So, what do I think about the song? The second half, I think, was a lot stronger than the first half. I don't know if it's because the first half felt more like it was just building, like the song took a long time to build, and so it was a stronger end half because it was built upon more. But I really did enjoy actually the second half of the song significantly better than I think the first half. Like I was gonna say I wasn't too keen on the first little bit, and I was gonna be like, oh, this seems fairly boring to me. But the second half, the middle bridge section and the second drop really, I think, redeemed it. I don't know if it really justified its super long runtime, its 6-minute runtime, but I was thinking about it and I was like, because I compared it to Deadmau5 a little bit. That's what Deadmau5 does. He does really long songs like that, and they're very similar to this, of that like kind of electro house or just like electronic-y style. Yeah, I think Deadmau5 has a lot more. He puts so much time and energy and thought processing into when stuff happens and just the feeling and the movement of the song. And so, I mean, again, for an up-and-coming artist, this is pretty solid. If I'm comparing it to Deadmau5 already, that's I would say that's pretty high praise. And that's what it reminded me of. So, way to go. I'm excited to hear more in the future of Loorem. But that is it for that song. Moving into the fifth song of today, we've got In Love Tonight by Light Years Away, Trevor Douglas, and KiYoNa. So here we go. This is In Love Tonight. Oh, this is also not, they didn't say whoever submitted it didn't say they submitted it. So if you submitted the song in the comments, just say I submitted the song, and I'll put your name in the video thing in the description or whatever. And so it's in the chapters. That's the word I'm thinking of. So here we go. This is In Love Tonight. Okay.
Another time I started a fight with you. I just need some time to think this through. Let's both just give it some time and room. And I want this to be real, but I just need some time to heal.
It's nice funk. Oh, yeah, very Daft Punk vibes there. Just that like slight use of the vocoder that's like semi unintelligible. It's like a mixture of like Daft Punk and Insane Like to me. That's two very different artists, but. Lots of vocoder usage here. And I honestly, I'm a sucker for the vocoder. I just hear it and I'm like, it's good. Also, I looked at the album art, and it's featuring Trevor Douglas and KiYoNa, not production feature. It's like Orbiter vibes too. Oh, it's still going. Thought I was gonna do a long outro there, but no. I enjoy this. Okay, long little outro here. I am a sucker for the kind of funk, electro funk style, like a little glitch happy. So, you know, that resonated well with me. I was a fan of that song, and it's just because of the genre, and that's just because it's yeah. I didn't think there's anything too like bad about it. It didn't feel super new, like a big up-and-coming artist, and not big, that makes no sense. It didn't feel like an up-and-coming artist to some extent. It just felt like a good, okay, better than average song to me. And so I like that. I think it would have fit in really well with like an older era of Monstercat, like the Rob Geyser, Insane, like what was it, Open Hour stuff. Yeah, I think yeah. But the one thing I'd say is I think the vocals weren't as clean. They weren't as crisp as I think they could have been or should have been, or something I would have liked them to be a little bit more. But yeah, it was still a song that I definitely enjoyed. That was probably one of the better ones that I've listened to so far in this series, I would say. So big ups. Way to go, Light Years Away, featuring Trevor Douglas and KiYoNa. We're moving on to the next song. We've got Light VIP by Sharks. And this is not Sharks with an exclamation mark. It's a totally different artist, just Sharks. So not Sharks, but Sharks. This is Light VIP, submitted by Riddles. So here we go. Light VIP. Very quiet intro here. I'm gonna guess this is dub, mellow dub, just based off of the sound design so far. I'm known to be very wrong, though. Ooh! This is also the VIP, so not the original. Where are we going? Oh, D&B. Ooh. Nice dance floor vibe. Ooh, I'm a fan of this so far. I'm liking this. Solid first drop. I'm interested to see how much it continues, because that was that was a bit of a banger. Bit of a banger first drop. What are we gonna get next? Love the atmosphere of the track so far too. Good quality production. This is like a very well produced song. A little empty here. Sure, that's on purpose. Yeah, bring it in. Here we go. Ooh. A little more bouncy. Little light, nice little melody line. See, I would listen to this. Like, I might go add that to my like songs. Wow, okay. Something about that just hit harder for me. That might be my favorite of the up-and-coming artist songs so far. Of the, 14 we've listened to? No, that's number 16. And to reiterate, I just looked at Spotify, that song has 600,000 plays, but because they have under 30,000 monthly listeners, I'm denoting them as an up-and-coming artist. And so even some artists here don't even have Spotify accounts. These are literally like SoundCloud private songs and whatever. So that's technically, this may be like has more than 500,000 plays, but no, I'm counting it as an upcoming artist. It's not the songs. Obviously, those people can have hit songs. So I'm assuming the song was from earlier. If it's so, what's the word? It's from 2019. And so, okay. But yeah, let's talk about this song a little more. It was crisp and clean, like I said before, and I'm surprised that really didn't sound like an up-and-coming artist style track. Like, that sounded like something I would hear on Monstercat. Like, it had good, clean quality and production quality to it. It was a great atmosphere. The booming background, like, synth swells, like the kind of stuff that was in the back, I quite enjoyed too. Had a little bit of a spacey vibe to it. The vocals were nice as well, and they didn't take away too much of the song, and they didn't feel overly repetitive. And now I want to go back and listen to the original to see what the actual light song was like. But I was a big fan of the VIP, and I think that probably is my favorite of the up-and-coming artists so far. So big ups to you, Sharks, and thank you, Riddles, for submitting this song. I went and added this to my Spotify liked songs, and so yeah, I'm gonna go listen to that song a decent bit now. So that was solid. So let's get into the next song and see if it can hold up to the last song. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to compare them. Unless it's a D&B track with a spacey atmosphere, so who knows. But this is North Sea Salt by Home Loaner, submitted by TJ. So here we go. This is North Sea Salt.
My English
Whoa. Gives me Bon Iver vibes. Whoa! It's like Bon Iver and Karma Fields had a kid. And their name was Home Loaner. What is happening? I will say I'm enjoying the song less as it goes on. It's just hectic now. How do you even make these sounds? Huh. Okay, that was a North Sea Salt by Home Loaner. Okay, as I was thinking of that, I was like, I need to make an experimental playlist on Spotify because I've been listening to quite a few songs actually like this that are a little bit more experimental. If you want semi-experimental stuff that's sort of also kind of poppy, Sun Lux is a great artist. I am a big fan of theirs. Okay. Yes. The first 2 minutes of the song, it's 4 minutes. At the first 2 minutes, I was like, I actually really enjoy this. I thought it was great. I thought it was a right amount of experimental and weird and still musical and all over the place, and a good mix of like odd, strange vocals and fun electronic-y sounds and mechanical noises and stuff. And then it kind of kept going, and I was like, okay, I'm a little over this now. And I was like, okay, yeah, no, I get it. I know what you're doing here. And then by the time it was ending, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. And it was getting even more chaotic, and it sounded less musical as it went on. And so maybe that was the point of it. But that song was all over the place in many different aspects. And so there's songs I've heard like this before that I think they benefit more from being shorter and having either song to go off of it next. So Bridge and Sense by Overwork, I think, are the best example off of the Vessel LP. I'm assuming none of you listening to this right now actually have heard that before, but go listen to Bridge and Sense back to back. Bridge is a bridge song, and it kind of like does these weird empty building sounds as it goes, and it's just like super cool and experimental and all over the place. And then that kind of beat goes into like an actual song. And not that Bridge isn't a song, but it's like it's more of a feeling, more of an experience than an actual song that you'd want to listen to over and over again. And then it goes into Sense, and Sense has the start of the beat, and it just like, it's a 1-2 punch of like cool experimental sounds, then like a really cohesive unit of a track after it. And so I wish the song would have done something like that, where it would have taken those first 2 minutes and been like super weird, and then kind of gotten into a more, just cohesive, like more like pleasing to listen to song over time, and become less experimental, I think. And so maybe I'm just not as much of an experimental head as others are, or I guess as Homeowner is, but that's probably what I'd say about that. The first half I was a big fan of, but as it went on I was just like meh. Okay, moving into the last 3 songs of this episode. We've got, and oh my gosh, just before we go in any further, like these do take some time to put together. Like this, it feels like a bit of a grind doing these every now and then, so that's why they don't come out as often. My legs are actually getting sore standing here because I sit at a desk and edit stuff all day for an actual job, and so I'm not used to standing for an hour plus. That's so dumb of me to say. I'm such a whatever. We're gonna move on. We've got Outerbound by Overspace and Jenceno, featuring Slyleaf. Look at that. Submitted by wiimps, double-I wiimps. So here we go. Here is Outerbound. Oh, very Nitro fun vibes to start. That's for sure. Oh, mega Nitro fun vibes.
Contemplating, patiently waiting for a go-ahead to find constellations to befriend in galaxies that have no end. So we're left here, questions with no answers in this vast and scary universe. So before we get left behind, let's see what there is to find.
Wow, this is like a Nitro Fun ripoff, 100%. I really feel like Slyleaf is being underutilized here.
It's a journey, constantly pushing to stay ahead, to find inspirations deep within, in galaxies that have no end. And so we're left here, questions with no answers in this vast and scary universe. So before we get left behind, let's see what there is to find.
I'm not feeling this too much right now.
Questions with no answers in this
This part just feels really weak.
scary universe. So before we get left behind, let's see what there is to
Oh! Going for a third. I mean, it is a long song, so it better have had a third drop. I think this is the best drop so far. How do I feel about that song? I'm a little torn. I'm a little torn, I'll tell you that. Yeah. So that was Outerbound by Overspace and Jenceno featuring Slyleaf. First off, Slyleaf was greatly underutilized in that track. I felt like her vocals were flattened a ton. They weren't as pronounced and weren't as high quality as some other songs. Like, I mean, just listen to Illuminate. Just hear how clean and crisp and how pronounced her vocals are, and just how like serene they are. And this one, they just feel like they're kind of in the background and drowned out by some of the other noises, which is, I think, part of a thing of not being a super well experienced producer, and wanting letting your featured artist come in and take more of the spotlight of the song. And so this thing was very much like Nitro Fun, like insanely. It was. I don't know if you would say it was a ripoff of Nitro Fun or whatever. It sounded perfect formulaic to what like New Game, Cheat Codes, Final Boss was. I guess Final Boss not as much, but it just was exactly like that style. And so hearing Nitro Fun do that so well, to make New Game and Cheat Codes so well and pack such a big punch and have crazy drops and still have those nice video game sounds into it, this just felt like just really bleh. It just felt like, if you're imitating, here's my point, I think, here. If you're going to imitate an artist like Nitro Fun, or I don't even know if you did that on purpose, but regardless, if your song sounds a lot, very, very, very similar to another artist, you need to have something more unique or something that stands out more compared to the other artists. And I just think this song just didn't have any of that. And so I was just like, no. That was just a kind of a no on it. So that was it. That was my opinion on Outerbound. I wasn't the biggest fan. We've got two left, though. The second last track of the day is Ruin by Shameless, submitted by Arenack? Arenack? I'm going to say Arenack. So here we go. This is Ruin. Those vocals sound not good. Why does it sound like it's peaking the whole time? That was drop. Wow, this feels like someone listens to Illenium 24/7 and they're like, I'm the next Illenium. Seriously. Okay, there, the vocals sound way better here. Why did you not do this the whole time? Why did you make the vocals sound so bad at the beginning?
Cause we're only human, yeah, we're only human now. And we found each other, hidden under the ruins, so nothing could ruin.
Yeah, those drums don't sound great either. Everything sounds like it's peaking. Yeah, that we're only human now is starting to get really repetitive. Recover it, redeem it. Nope. Yeah, that felt really messy. Like, really messy. Thanks. Not a fan. Not a fan of Ruin. Huh. Oh, and it just stopped suddenly? Before, wait, what the? Okay. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're shameless and you're like, no. This is just one person's opinion. This is just my own damn opinion. I could be in the minority here, but that did not sound great to me. Everything sounded like it was peaking. What's the other word for it? I can't remember the other word for it. Peaking, just where it's hitting, like the sound is too much. It's going over the wow, my words. I'm a video producer. I should know the words for these things. But peaking's the one word we use, where it doesn't go over the sound level. It goes over 0 decibels. Yeah, so it is, that's all I'm maybe go and say a little bit. No for me. It sounded really messy. It did not sound clean, which is a word I've used a couple times to compliment other songs here. It just felt dirty, and the percussion parts just, had too much verb on them, and they were so pushed back in the mix, and the vocals in the first half were just pitiful. They were just, why would you put that processing on it, and why would you make it like that? It was just, that was like a wannabe mellow dub song that just, you have the formula and you just kind of slot everything in and hoped it would have gone well, and no, that was a no for me. I'm sorry. We're going to move into the next song, though. Let's hopefully end it on a high note with Specular. Did I spell this wrong? Is it supposed to be Spectacular, or is it actually called Specular? By SELV and Melad, submitted by Braido. So, assuming I didn't misspell it, here is Specular. Yeah, no, it's right, Specular. Looking at the album art to make sure. Has not grabbed my attention so far, I'll tell you that. It is 4 minutes though, so that's some catching up to do. Oh, drums coming in. What are we getting here? Ooh, interesting. I mean, it was interesting. I don't know if I liked it. Oh no! My light turned off. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My light died at 20%. Come on. Took me like 30 seconds to fix that, by the way, so I didn't forget what's happening in the song. Ooh! Very redemptive last drop. Okay, this is a lot more interesting now. And a long, odd kind of outro. Again, the transition between the movements of the song felt really off, I think. They felt a little weird. Okay. Okay. That was Specular by SELV and Melad. I don't know. I just thought that song was very run-of-the-mill to some extent. It just felt there wasn't a ton going on. The minute-long intro just felt like it was a little bit too much. It definitely did not grab my attention right away. I was not super eager to listen to the rest of the song and stuff. But yeah, that second drop was a lot more redemptive, I would say, to this song. I liked it a lot more than the first one. The first one just it had like a decent amount of energy to it, but it just didn't really feel like it was offering a whole ton. It didn't feel like it was really giving me a lot of what I wanted or something like that. So it was just it was kind of just okay. Yeah, I think that's what I will say about it. I was just like, okay, it was just that, and wouldn't really want to listen to it again. But it wasn't bad. So that was it. Episode 3 of reacting to your submissions. I've got a lot more coming down the pipeline because you guys submitted like hours and hours of songs. Yay! How many hours did you guys submit? Or for the first 17 episodes equals what was it? Can I see at the bottom here? 1 sec. It is an hour, 11 hours. It was 11 hours of music. If you're like, Bowtied, why are you not putting these videos out? Because I submitted 11 hours of music, so it's a lot of music to listen to. But let me know what you guys think of these songs in the link or in the comment below. I will have a Spotify playlist for all these songs in the link below, ordered if you just do by recent or most added. The most recent ones will be at the top. But if they're not on Spotify, they won't be on that playlist. But yeah, I've been Bowtied Media, and I will see you guys in another video.